Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I want to talk about hustling in the wrong direction and what that means for you and your business and how that could be hindering your progress and success as a business owner. So I'll share with you a couple stories in this video that I hope will resonate with you and hopefully connect with you on some level. I recently watched this video and it was this guy talking about how, come on up, Canelo wants to join the show again. This guy. So recently I was watching this video and this guy was telling a story about how this plane crashed in South America and the plane was filled with a bunch of engineers. Maybe it wasn't a video, it was an email. And the plane crashes in this jungle in South America. Everyone survives, luckily. And it's a plane full of engineers. And these engineers, there we go. They pull out these machetes and they start trekking their way through the jungle, trying to get to the nearest town. And so they would make these incremental moves along the way, right? So they would machete, and then take a rest, and then machete, and then take a rest. And then all of a sudden, this one engineer, this smart mofo, climbs up a tree, and he starts to look out ahead, and he does like a 360, and he realizes that they're macheting in the wrong direction. And they realize that in order to get to town, they got to go west and not east. So these guys were hustling their asses off, macheting through this thick jungle, and they were going the wrong way the whole time. So he yells down to the other engineers and he says, "Guys, we're going the wrong way. Town's to the west, not to the east." So they turn around and boom, they start macheting towards town. So I see a lot of these people on the internet screaming at us going, "You gotta hustle. You gotta hustle. You gotta get out there and work. You gotta get out there and hustle. Hustle. Hustle's the name of the game. If you're not hustling, you're not working. If you're not putting in 15, 20 hours a day, you're not working. You're not hustling." Now let me ask you a question. What if you're doing all this work and it's taking you in the wrong direction? You know what gets you ahead? Leverage. Leverage. That's what gets you ahead. Right, Logan Brown? Right, Guthrie Clower? Right, Paul Sabay? Right, Greg Mazza? If you're going in the wrong direction when it comes to growing your business, how's that helping you hustle? So these are the things that I want you to pay attention to when it comes to growing your business. Find a coach, find a mentor, find somebody that's going to help and guide you in the right direction, not just somebody that's going to tell you to hustle. You don't just hustle to get what you want. You work smarter, not harder. What I realized in 2018 was I could work with less people and make more money. How's that sound? Right? And I'm doing it. Why? Because I hired a mentor who has the same business as I do, and he's been doing it for 22 years, and he is giving me all the guidance that I need. So this is how you cut through all the noise. This is how you cut through all the mistakes. This is how you start hustling in the right direction. That's what makes you succeed. That's what's going to help you build your business. So I'll give you a quick example. One more and then I'll let you go. When my business was tanking back in 2013, Fiverr came out and completely changed the game of design, right? $5, you could get anything designed you want in the world, right? Drove me absolutely crazy. And my mentality at the time was, if I can't beat them, I'll join them. So what did I do? I signed up as a Fiverr designer and literally cut my prices by 90%. And I started working as a Fiverr designer. Meanwhile, I had already worked for Bon Jovi at the time. I've worked for all the nightclubs in New York City and New Jersey, and I was a success in many different areas of my life, but not this one. And so I start designing for $5. Business cards, brochures. I was heading in the wrong direction. I was hustling. I was working 20 hours and making $30. Right? Then I had this one lady drive me crazy over a business card design. Took me 6 hours to finish the job. She paid $5. Do the math. It was 30 cents an hour I was getting paid. I said I'm going in the wrong direction, that I'm hustling in the wrong direction. So what do we got to do? We got to find the leverage. Whether it's you work with me, you work with somebody else, I don't care. Just find the leverage. And start hustling in the right direction. That's the guidance that I could give to you today that will save you a ton of money, a ton of time, a ton of energy, and a ton of upset. Brian Muldoon says, I know that kind of gig. It's brain damage. It is, my friend. It is. Once you learn to value your time and know your worth, the world opens up to you. Absolutely, Paul. But how many people, Paul, go through life and they do not recognize that until they're 50, 60, 70 years old? That, to me, is a tragedy. That, to me, is a tragedy. How many people are going to have these ideas in their heads of business opportunities, not business opportunities, but businesses that they always wanted to start and create? They go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years with the idea in their head, yet they never take action. Right? Now their kids are old. Now there's college tuition. Now there's 15 other responsibilities that they have to take care of, and they miss that golden opportunity because they were hustling in the wrong direction. They work at Walmart. Yeah, unfortunately. No offense to Walmart workers, but you know the deal. I mean, it's just the truth, right? There was another story that I heard where there was this woman, she had a couple of kids, and they lived in the projects. And one of the kids' buddies came over and slept over for the weekend and realized that he was hungry, and in the middle of the night he goes downstairs to the refrigerator and there's nothing there but some mustard and a couple of bottles of beer. Meanwhile, the parents aren't home. The father's non-existent, but the mom's out working 24/7. Right? Grinding. Meanwhile, there's no food in the refrigerator. Hustling in the wrong direction. So, I share this with you because I'm very passionate about what I do. And one thing that grinds my gears the most is when I see people hustling in the wrong direction. So take this message for what it's worth and find the leverage. Find the leverage. Find the guidance. Because you're paying for it either way. You're either going to pay for it monetarily or you're going to pay for it in time wasted and opportunity loss / cost. So, I'm out, guys. I hope you get some value out of this one. Paul Sabay says, bottom line, you have to take care of your future because nobody cares about you as much as you do. I can't agree with that more. Seek counsel. It's the only way we get ahead, guys. It's the only way we get ahead. So, have an awesome day, guys, and I'll catch you on the next live.